After a break we've had here from the Mountain Race Series, we are back here again at the historical Indianapolis Motor Speedway for race number 20 of Season 6 of the Mountain Race Series. Hello guys, Dylan Poteet here, ready to give you guys flag-to-flag coverage of the action today. And should be an interesting race. And we got 24 laps. I decided to turn the cautions on for the fact that Indy sometimes can be a little boring, but these restarts can be very good. But without further ado, we're going to head to the back straight away. And this track definitely is a track that a lot of drivers circle on their calendar for the season. The Brickyard 400. Just winning here at the Brickyard to kiss the bricks. One of the more prestigious races of the season and in racing in general. A lot of great names have won here. Jeff Gordon, Dale Earnhardt, Bobby Labonte, Bill Elliott, and others have won here. Which driver will join that list today in the virtual stuff? I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. But anyway, on the pole today is Noah Boggs in the 22 car. Team Penske. Right now trying to get something going this season. Again, kind of getting used to the car and the series. He is a rookie. He came in here not too many races ago and on the pole today. Outside of him is his friend and last week's winner at Ricky Raceway in the Mudmobile, Joshua Mudd. He'll start second. The win last week all but secured Mudd a spot into the chase for the championship for the first time in his career. And he comes into today's race as the points leader, as the points have shuffled quite a bit as of late. And seemed like being the points leader has not been the best place to be. But we're about to find out if Mudd could avoid the bad luck that the others have led the points in recent weeks and maybe maintain it after today's race. Row 2, and I'll show Noah Boggs' car right here. Row 2 consists of Joshua Collard in the Cheerios died for Petty. Well, I should say the Petty 43, but it is Evernham car, I should say. Outside of him is Sean Hindley, who had a strong run last week at Ricky, got a top 10. Comes here 11th in the points, no wins. Needs to get to the top 10 or pick up a win. That way he's guaranteed a spot into the championship run. One of the drivers that had a big hit last week in the points, Steven Gonzalez, was the points leader coming into the race. After Ricky Raceway and having the wreck that he had early on, he dropped all the way to 7th in points. He needs a win as well. He's in trouble, and he needs to stay in the top 10. Outside of him is the car that actually won this race one season ago with Michael Norman, but now driven by Keith Batson in the Affleck colors. I believe that was the exact sponsor. I ran that car last season. Hopefully Keith's looking for the same kind of success today. Comes there 26 in points. Right outside that cutoff for being a wild card contender. He needs a win today, and that could definitely help him a lot. Inside of the next row of row 4 is the 33 Advocate Chevrolet RCR. That is Chris Dollarton, who's trying to get something going this season. He's had a struggling season as well. And I posted this on Facebook, and a lot of people have actually seen it. To kind of go along with the Mudmobile, we got the Draytown Mobile, Alex Drayton, RCR number 27. And that's a new car. Got about everything you can think of on that car, I guess. I'm trying to get another view of the side and stuff. Same. But I'm glad Alex liked the car. And hashtag Draytown is trending now on Twitter. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe it is, who knows. Okay, we're going to continue back on here. Round out the top 10 today in the Shell Chevrolet. I think there are 3 Shell cars in this race, I just realized. Zach Buchanan in the 14, the outside of him in the Lowe's Chevrolet. Mike Skinner throwback, Cody Lamas out of Hendrick Motorsports. Now, without further ado, we're going to get this race going here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the running of the Brickyard 400. Race 20 is about to go underway, so we get ready for the command to go racing here for 24 laps.
Drivers, start your engines!
And there's command. Look over at your starting lineup for today's race.
What's going to pay off for us today?
I feel like being in a high qualifying spot is the way to go for this race. We'll have to find out. We go through scrolling through the rest of your starting lineup for today's race. What is going to happen today, we do not know. We're about to find out. And it's going to be interesting to see. Wanted to fix something real quick. Bump up the volume once again. So we get ready to go racing here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. The Brickyard 400 is about to go green. The pace car is off. Noah Boggs, Joshua Mudd, and the rest of this 42 car field are We're ready to go racing here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Who will kiss the bricks today? We're about to find out. The green flag is in the air. We are racing here at Indy. Again, trying to caution Dylan because something might happen pretty quickly, and maybe we'll calm it down once that happens. And again, pit stop also can play a factor in this race. Don't know for sure. What we're going to find out though as they come around turn number 2 for the first time today. Head down this long back straightaway here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Noah Boggs is edged out to the lead. Sean Henley is second now. Joshua Collard's moving to third. Battle for fourth between Steven Gonzalez and Joshua Mudd. And 3 and 4 is where everything starts going downhill probably. Not going to make it through so far. Noah Boggs is still leading the way. Collard's now on the inside of Henley for second. Come flying off this corner. And they keep it together so far in this first lap. We're going to go clean and green on lap 1 as Noah Boggs leads the first lap of today's race. Joshua Collard's going to clear Sean Henley. Dollarton, no, it's not going to work. Not going to work. They still haven't wrecked. Now they've wrecked. Oh, they wrecked in the back. Oh, we got a huge crash. Oh, my goodness. And that's a big chunk of the field. I don't even know what all just happened, so we'll just have to wait till the replay. Somebody's upside down. Who is that? Is that Alex Drayton? No, that is Tim Fiegel in the 78. Red Bell is on pit road. 6th in the standings. Fiegel came to this race 17th in points. He has a win. Oh, Seth Cole is involved. Dylan Young, Michael Walton, Joseph Lombard are involved. Wow. Noah Boggs is leading. There's last season's winner of this race, Michael Norman. It's not what he needed. Him and Lombard trying to get back in the top 25 in points, 28th and 30th in points respectively. Sean Henley 11th in points involved. Ron Acosta, who is 25th in points coming in today's race, and he's in that spot that he did not want to be in. He's in a really bad situation now. One of the former winners this season, Justin Perry's involved. Aaron Reed's involved. 10th in the standings. There's Sky Commons, another driver trying to get back in the top 25 in points. He's won a race this season. There's Chris Washer. He was also involved in this crash. 5th in the standings. Andreas Allen got a little bit of damage. Seeing if these guys got any damage. Looks like the 83 and the 15 are clean. Looks like there's some damage on James Qualls' car. The winner from Daytona. Ian Duddas, he's got damage 4th in points. I think I saw James McLeod go around. Michael Cozy has damage. There's Dollarton who has damage. Keith Batson might, I'm not sure. There's James McLeod, he's got a little bit of damage. And there is Alex Drayton, he does have damage on the front end of that 27 car. Zachary Fitzwater got some damage. Man, there's a lot of cars involved in this. As everybody comes down to make pit stops. Joshua Mudd, I think, has a little bit of damage because he made the original contact with Chris Dollarton. And one car stayed out. That was Randy Carpenter in the Stewart Haas number 39 car. Only car to stay out as everybody else is pitting. Let's see what we got. Camera angles aren't the world's best. There's a good one. As everybody comes in and makes their first pit stop of the day, you guys are under caution, obviously, for the first time today. See who wins off pit road. I believe Noah Boggs is going to win off. Yes, he will. Got a drag race for second between Joshua Collard, Zach Buchanan. And a lot of cars are going to get some repair worked on and try to fix some damage, get back in this race. But a lot of people in very crucial situations in the point standings were involved in this wreck. Again, this is pretty early in this race, and the caution is probably going to save the racing. But again, we're going to go back and see what happened between Joshua Mudd and Chris Dollarton, and then what all happened behind them in this melee early on in today's race, as we're under caution for the first time today here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Alright, we're going to go over here and see what happened. Dollarton, I said Mudd, I meant to say Sean Henley, I don't know why I said that. He comes up the track and just completely slides up into Henley, and looks like they had it safe for a while. We're going to check this out right now. It's McLeod and Perry back there wrecked. I see Washer got turned off the nose of Randy Carpenter. These two spin. And then Henley's car is going to get hit in the back right there by Alex Drayton. Okay, we saw that part. There's not really a better angle I've seen of this wreck so far. We'll probably have to go to the helicopter view. I saw the next part happen. Here we go. Chris Washer's going to slide up and hook Red Bell, and the same instinct gets hooked by Randy Carpenter. Oh wow, Red Bell. This 20 car's going to go head on into this wall, right into that barrier. Didn't hit the guardrail, hit the safer barrier right there. Came right up the track. Man, Seth Cole plowed into Chris Washer. They had nowhere to go. Joseph Lombard ran straight into the 10 car Michael Walton, who went under the 16 of Ryan Acosta. The crowd is really blocking everything. We saw McLeod back here get involved. There's so much going on in this. Actually, they actually straightened it up. Him and Perry did. McLeod got pinched in the wall by Justin Perry, and there's where Zachary Fitzwater got his damage. Cold Alley and Dylan Young are trying to sneak through this wreck. I think he gets clipped right here by the 17. Yeah, the 20 bounced the 17 up into the traffic. Dylan Young went right up the track. Oh, Joshua Balkin, the 8 car, got some damage as well. Look at Seth Cole go up in the catch fence. Oh my gosh, look how many cars are up in the air. The 17, the 16, the 52 is up, stuck in the catch fence upside down. Aaron Reed comes flying in. There's Qualls. I think Sean Galligan might have avoided it. Andreas Allen, I think the 83 also got it through it mostly. Look at that 52 car back here. Seth Cole is in the catch fence. That's not where you want to be. Michael Norman's like, hi. We'll go back here again. We're going to see what Michael saw. There's so much going on. Man, this is a melee crash. You see the contact between the 11 and the 52, or the 51, I should say. But we knew as soon as the 20 and the 17 came up the track, we knew it was bad news. Sky Cummins looked like he bounced off somebody. I think he slipped off the 39 car up there. I was looking up ahead at how Sky got involved. Seth Cole had nowhere to go. There's Michael Walton. Tim Fiegel had nowhere to go. Michael Norman's going to hit this. Seth gets turned up the hill by Ryan Acosta. Everybody gets stuck right here. There's just so much going on. Tim Walsh actually spun as well in the 15 car. He was another driver you can add to the list of cars wrecked. Here's Sky Commons. We're just going to use the chase view because it's probably one of the better views at this track. Joshua Balkin barely got a piece of it. I think the 8 really got away from that. There's Washer. Watch this right here. Walton gets hit. He has nowhere to go. Hits the 20. Collects Tim Fiegel. Norman hits him there, and he's going to go under the 16 after he gets hit by Joseph Lombard. 16 goes over the top of the Valvoline Dodge. Aaron Reed got clipped right there by somebody. He had the wreck avoided, I believe. Oh, he got hit by James Qualls and turned down. Ian Dutta got hit here as well, and he goes off the... That's where the 42 guy's damaged, and Reed had it cleared. And he's just smacking up in the door of the 11. Justin Perry. Danny Wells, Trent Dunham, Joshua Balkin got away from it. It looks like Jessica Sheldon also got away from it, mostly. There's Drayden, we saw his damage. But that was a melee crash. Definitely, a lot of drivers needing to try to find a good run today. A lot of them got in trouble in points today as well if they cannot continue on. And Gallagher can throw on that list as well, drivers that avoided the wreck pretty well. And that's what brought the first caution today. It's going to be a mess and a scramble to try to get this ordered back, figured out and everything. So get back going to live action as Randy Carpenter stayed out. But will he be still the leader before the restart? We'll find out right now. And we are back as Randy Carpenter did not pit. He will be the race leader as we get ready to go back to green, working lap 7 of 24. And a few cars have dropped out of the race. They include Joseph Lombard, Michael Walton, Seth Cole, Dylan Young, Michael Norman, Tim Fiegel, Justin Perry, Red Bell, Sean Henley, and Ryan Acosta. Aaron Reed has went a lap down. I'm not quite sure what happened to the 41. He was on pit road for quite some time, and that's a tough break for him. Everybody else basically stayed out and is still continuing on in the race. As we go back to green, top 10 rundown, Randy Carpenter, Noah Bogg, Joshua Collard, Zach Buchanan, Steven Gonzalez, your top 5. The rest of the top 10 is Tony Blazer, Tim Fralick, Joshua Mudd, James Silverfox, and Jacob Lawler. As they get around the slow car of Aaron Reed on the outside. We'll see how long it takes these leaders to go by Carpenter, who's on older tires right now, as they're trying to mount a run on this 39 car. Noah Boggs goes to the inside now. That 22 car looks pretty strong today. And another car looks really strong today is that 43 of Joshua Collard, who stayed up front so far all this race. As they are really... Oh, no, no, no. They get held up behind the 41. Yeah, they did back there. Wow. Looks like they're trying to finally work their way through it now. We go back here. And Tony Blazer has wrecked. And somebody's wrecked on pit road. That's James Silverfox. What in the world? No, that's not his stall. That's not why the sign's down. But the caution is out. Tony Blazer was also involved. I have a bad feeling they hit the pit road wall. Silverfox slid almost to his pit stall. I don't know which one of those he was at. I think he was at that first one. And those two were in the top 10. But just like that, the yellow flag is back out here once again. Noah Boggs got around Randy Carpenter, is now back in the lead. And maybe Carpenter got some track position. Now he'll probably be on sequence with these drivers as they pit again. But what in the world happened between the 47 and the 91? Silverfox has already retired from the race. Just like that, we're under caution again. Silverfox needed to keep a good run and everything. He's not too far away. He's been moving up in points. He's 15th in points coming into today's race. He's trying to get a wild card spot, and now he's in trouble. It looks like everybody's going to be splitting their decision right here on pit road. But while they decide what they're going to do, we're going to go to the replay and see what happened to bring out the caution for the second time today between Tony Blazer and James Silverfox, as Randy Carpenter looks like he's the only car coming down pit road. Now, this is in that front pack. I just went away for it briefly before this to check the back of the pack. Tony Blazer is really up the racetrack. Silverfox just hooks into his fender, and oh my goodness. And Blazer hit that wall head on, and Silverfox hit the inside wall about head on, about full speed. Look out, pit crews, as he does these little donuts now. Yeah, there's his stall. He almost got to it. Well, that was kind of a crazy deal. I think Blazer was really out of the groove because he was right up there a little bit further up. See if he slows up here. Check his speed. He was a little bit up there. Silverfox just had a heck of a run on him, and these two just got hooked together. That's all they could do. And Blazer almost got stuck in the wall, and he's really lucky he didn't sling back out and cross traffic, because that could have been a huge crash. But we gotta look at Silverfox just right on board with this, and just watch this crazy wreck going down the road. He missed the wall right here, but he didn't miss that one. There's not safer barriers right there. And the Stanley Tools Dodge comes to a rest, and that's a tough break for Silverfox and Tony Blazer, both running in the top 10, looking for a good run. Blazer 35th in points on one end, trying to get into the top 25, and James Silverfox 15th in points, trying to stay within the top 25, trying to get a wild card spot. And that's why we're into caution for the second time today. Let's go back to the race and get ready to go back racing here at Indy for the Brickyard 400, as the green flag is next. And we are back once again. We're going to go back to racing here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, race 20 of the season. Obviously, the only cars that fell out of the race after that wreck were the two people involved in it. Tony Blazer and James Silverfox ended up 31st and 32nd, respectively. And Randy Carpenter ended up going to pit road. He is now 29th, last car on the lead lap. Aaron Reed is 30th place right now, still one lap down, as we still have 30 cars on the racetrack. Pace car is off. Noah Boggs is in the lead. Zach McKinn is now the new runner-up position. Steve Gonzalez is now third. Joshua Collar fourth. And teammate Tim Freilich ran out the top 5. Joshua Mudd, Jacob Lawler, Cody Lamas, Cole Daly, and Jessica Shelton round out the top 10 as we're back green here at Indianapolis. And they quickly get around the Haas Automation 41 of Aaron Reed, just trying to salvage what he can now and hope for more drivers to follow the race, as he's right now running in the 30th position. Cole Daly is the first one to get hung up behind him. Shelton goes the outside. Danny Wells now stuck behind his teammate. Still stuck behind his teammate, as Aaron Reed's trying to move out of the way, maybe? No. We got a bow for second up ahead. Steve Gonzalez trying to make a move on Zach Buchanan, who's going for the lead on Noah Boggs. Couldn't quite make it. Joshua Collar snuck under Steven Gonzalez for third. He's got his teammate Tim Freilich behind him, and Zach Buchanan clears the 22, and we are wrecking again right around where Aaron Reed was, and we're under caution again. Well, it's either going to be a spaced out race or a caution wreck fest, and I guess we're going to get the caution wreck fest. Indy just can't work right. And we're under caution again. Aaron Reed, yep, surprise, surprise, he was involved in the wreck. Joshua Balkins right there. There's Ian Dutta. A couple of the Earnhardt Ganassi cars got involved. That's bad for Ian Dutta right now. 4th in points. Joshua Balkin, who got the win a couple weeks back, 16th now in points. Aaron Reed, and there's Charles Jackson, another guy up in the point standing. He's 9th in points. He got involved in the 5 car. Sky Commons is involved. I think Chris Dollarton got a piece. Randy Carpenter got back in that situation. Now he has damage. As these guys are trying to line up again. I don't know if Chris Washer got more damage or not. If they just backed up and hit each other. I think they might have. Well, the field's going to be gone pretty soon, looks like, at this point. As probably within this time coming back before the restart will be under 10 laps to go. Zach Buchanan got the lead before the caution flag. Got around Noah Boggs this time 1 lap to go on turn number 4. And the Shell Pennzoil Chevrolet, the rookie, is now leading the way. Zach Buchanan trying to still capture his first career win. Trying to get back on track as well in the point standings. 18th in points coming in today's race. Was the points leader for a couple of races early in the season and kind of hit a dry spell and trying to rebound now as we're under caution for the 3rd time today here at Indianapolis. And let's see what happened probably around the lap car of Aaron Reed. Well, again, just as soon as I went away from watching something usually happens. And that something was Aaron Reed getting hooked by Ian Dutta right here, trying to split the middle. Right into Charles Jackson, right into Joshua Balkin. And these guys, wow, look at this, wow. And Joshua Balkin just, I think he came back to the track. Andreas Allen also got involved in the 21. And then Randy Carpenter here is going to wreck with Chris Dollarton. And Sky Commons gets collected. Man, a lot of damage right there to the 31 car. And the 39. But we saw here, I mean, these three, the 41, the 42, and the 5 got just kind of pancaked together and got stuck. I always say the Brendan Gaughan effect right here because this happened in a truck race. Some similar to this when he's trying to stick his nose in the middle. Look at that. They're basically 3 cars driving as one and right into the wall. I think Balkin just slid down the track after the contact and he really just didn't have anywhere to go. The 42, it came down. That was his teammate. It was unintentional. He tried to save it. Wow, Zachary Fitzwater. How did that 19 car get through that? Wow. And he avoided this part here too. That 19 car got lucky driver, definitely right there. That rookie did. Lucky right for Fitzwater. And basically that's what happened right there. Because we're not going to waste much time. Let's get back to the live action. Zach Buchanan is the race leader here, as we'll probably be under 10 laps to go here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Alright guys, we are going to be under 10 laps to go, and there's no lap cars in the way, so maybe we will have some green flag racing finally. Maybe not, don't know. More drivers fell out of the race after this past caution. They include Aaron Reed, Ian Dutta, Charles Jackson, Andreas Allen, and Sky Commons. There's only 25 cars left on the track. I guess every now and again we need to have a wreck fest, and I guess that's today. Zach Buchanan there is leading. As we're going to go back to racing one last time, we have 25 cars on the lead lap and also left in the race. The damaged cars are in the back. Chris Dollarton, Joshua Balkin, people like that, Randy Carpenter. But anyway, we're back to green with 8 laps to go. Look at the first move's going to be made. I thought we were going to have a couple of drivers make a move. Got back in line right here. Like I said, everybody should separate from the slow cars here at this point. Look at this train of cars we got going. Collard makes a move to the inside of Noah Boggs for second. Joshua Mudd poked out of line, as well as his teammate Cody Lamas back there. Oh, be careful, guys. Looks like they're fine. Oh, Michael Cozy. Oh, no, I think he just got turned. Did he just get turned? Yes, he did. And he wrecked. I think Keith Batson hit him, and I think that's going to bring the caution out again. Come on, guys. We can just get one lap in. That'd be nice. I thought we were good, and I think Michael Cozy just got hooked by Keith Batson. That just killed the 23 car for the day. Well, we're actually just going to go back and just look at it, and we're going to just check it now because I'm getting kind of annoyed by this. In the corner under James Qualls, and Batson just hooked him, and there she went. Nobody else hit him. Oh my gosh, the impact on the driver's side though, that was a lot of impact on that driver's side door. He's still going about 107 miles an hour, and that's all she wrote. And we're going to have a 3-lap shootout to end this race. The next caution will end the race. We'll see if we can go green the rest of the way. Michael Kelsey is out of the race. He'll end up 25th. 24 cars left on the track, as well on the lead lap. Zach Buchanan is praying for a caution to happen so he can get his first win. We'll see if these guys can keep it green and these guys have anything else left in the tank, because this could only last one lap. The green flag is out after we've had 4 cautions and 22 laps, basically. And Collard or Gonzalez mount a charge on the 14 of Zach Buchanan. Noah Boggs is farthest back. He's been all race. He's in 4th now. Joshua Mudd is 5th. Cody Long having a great run in 6th. Tim Freilich, Jessica Shelton, Danny Wells, and Jacob Lawler round out the top 10. Here comes Noah Boggs to the inside of Steve Gonzalez for 3rd. Joshua College to the inside of Zach Buchanan for the lead. Oh, we got to be careful, boys. I hope they don't have a caution. We might be able to finish this out. Collard gets around to the lead. I don't think they wrecked. We are still under green. Joshua Collard gets the lead. The white flag is not out because it's next lap. I should have known I was going to do that. Got ahead of myself. 2 laps to go. Collard, Buchanan, Gonzalez are single file. Noah Boggs trying to clear Tim Freilich for 4th. He keeps it. Does Zach Buchanan have anything for Joshua Collard? Gonzalez goes the inside of Zach Buchanan for 2nd in the Aaron's Dream Machine. Buchanan is trying to hang on. They're keeping, well, actually, I'm not saying they're keeping it off the wall because they're not. Joshua Collard's loving this side-by-side racing as we are coming to the white flag. 1 lap to go for Joshua Collard in his 2nd season, trying to get his first win of season 6. Struggling heavily this season with the team change over to Evernham Motorsports. 37th in the standings. He wants something to happen in a good way, and the win could definitely change his momentum for this team. Noah Boggs is around Steve Gonzalez for 2nd. Zach Buchanan goes around for 3rd. As they race it up, Collard is pulling away. Does that 22 car have anything left for the 43? Collard, a 2-time winner last season, made the chase. Again, I can document, he struggled heavily. Definitely this season, and now he's going to finally break through, and he's going to get the biggest win of his young racing career. Joshua Collard, from the United Kingdom, is going to pick up the win here at Indianapolis, and he takes the Brickyard 400, his first one of season 6, and his 3rd career win. The 43 car is back in victory lane. Joshua Collard has taken the Brickyard 400. It's been a struggling season, like we said, for this 43 team and in general with the Evernham stable. It's not been the best of season for them, as the only representation of Dodge this season is these 5 cars. We saw James Silverfox win a race earlier this season. The other cars have been shut out of victory lane this season. I believe all of them have. But nonetheless, a 2nd car is going to victory lane. It was the team they absorbed from Richard Petty Motorsports that got transferred over to Evernham Motorsports. Joshua Collard, with his new team, has won the Brickyard 400. Well, we kept it nice and green right there at the end, and they wrecked in the back. They wrecked actually everywhere, I don't know. But we're going to save this. This is race 20. And it is official. Joshua Collard is in victory lane for the first time in season 6. In a Dodge, it's going to victory lane, which has also been a rare thing this season. Noah Boggs started on the pole, probably dominated most of this race. Got shuffled back to about 4th or 5th. Got back up to 2nd right there on the last lap. Just couldn't mount a charge in time to catch the 43. Gets a career best 2nd place finish. Zach Buchanan, who was hoping for another caution, didn't get it. Still wound up with the top 3. He ends up 3rd. Cole Daly came out of nowhere. He ends up 4th. And Jack Richards 5th. A couple of drivers we really didn't talk about much of the day. Got a couple of top 5s right there for those 2 drivers. Great run for them. Tim Freilich, Steven Gonzalez, Danny Wells, Sean Galligan, and Trent Dunham ran out the top 10. We didn't really talk about Danny, or we saw Galligan miss the wreck, and so did Danny and Trent Dunham. Those come the guys, or some of the guys that actually avoided the wrecks earlier, that were able to actually capitalize and got up there and got a top 10. And we saw Steven, he was up there in 2nd. He ended up dropping to 7th. I don't know what happened to him there. I think he got kicked to the outside. Saw some of these other drivers fall back as well. I saw Cody Lamas get kicked back. He ends up 12th. Still better runs lately as this team has looked like they're starting to slowly turn around, get some good momentum going. Not top 5 or top 10s, but definitely better than being in the 30s or the 20s. Jacob Lawler, another driver we could talk about having that kind of luck this season. He ends up 13th. Joshua Mudd, the points leader, is up 14th. I don't know if he's going to be able to keep the points lead. I think Danny Wells is going to be back in the points lead. Might really kind of got shuffled there at the end. Zachary Fitzwater, James McLeod, Tim Walsh, Randy Carpenter, James Qualls, and Keith Batson out at the top 20. Chris Dollerton, Alex Drayden, Chris Washer, Joshua Walken were the last cars running. They were off the pace a little bit. And then all the cars that followed the race, some big names that were up in points or in situations that needed a good run. Sky Commons got in a wreck today. He is at 26th. Charles Jackson, 28th. Ian Dutta was 29th. Aaron Reed, 30th. James Silverfox, 32nd. Sean Henley, 34th. Red Bell, 35th. Justin Perry was 36th. And this name off basically people that are really close in points where they need to be in winners. See Justin Perry, Tim Fiegel, Michael Norman, another bad run. Dylan Young having another terrible run today. He didn't need that despite having his 2 wins. See, the last 3 drivers are Seth Cole, Michael Walton, and Joseph Lombard. Another driver has a win, just cannot get up in the top 25 in points. This is not going to help him out either. Well, at your wild Brickyard 400 today, in the end it was the guy from the United Kingdom, one of them I should say, as actually 2 of them finished in the top 10 today. Joshua Collard took the win, and Sean Galligan ended up ninth. So shout out to the guys over in the United Kingdom, and one of them being in victory lane. That is Joshua Collard, who gets a huge win today. Again, 37th in points. Needs works way top 25 in points to be eligible now. Okay, he's in those positions like Lombard and Norman and Sky Commons, and I guess you could say Randy Carpenter as well. But we'll see where this takes the 43 cars. Now 20 races are in. There's only 6 races left before the chase is determined. What is going to happen next time, we'll find out then. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to keep up the series, and leave your comment below to keep up with the ride. Thank you guys once again for watching it, and congrats one last time to Joshua Collard and the whole Cheerios Dodge team for winning today's race. I will see you guys next time for race 21 in the near future. Bye! Bretches. Probably not, but I just want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas, and I hope you like this video for today. I will see you guys next time, very soon, and thanks for watching this diecast video. I will see you guys later. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Bye! The lifetime way. Wow. How did I get up there? Oh, it's impossible. The Country Roadhead Raider View! This is gonna be a problem, and Brian Acosta! P200 in front of John Dillon up the hill! Justin Perry's on his back bumper! He's gonna get wrecked! Oh, he gets pinned behind the 51! That's all it takes! John Dillon's going back to victory lane, this time the Mountain Race Series. John Dillon takes the Daytona 500!